How's Father Andre? You all right?
Now he has a couple of broken ribs. He can't be moved for a few days.
Well, anyway, it's a good thing you got him to see the doctor. One of those ribs, you know, they could punch a lung or something.
That's true. Well, we better be getting back.
Back? Back where?
To the mission, of course.
The mission? Oh, Miss Barkley, you're not going to go back there. Be alone with them Yankees.
Why not? Father Andre does.
Now, believe me, Miss Barkley, I know what I'm talking about. I know them Yankees. Me, I went prospecting one time with an old miner friend of mine. He trusted them, too. We let a bunch of them share our campfire one night. As soon as we was bedded down, they jumped us. They tied me up tighter than a tick. They spent the rest of the night peeling the skin off him alive. Yeah. Come the morning, it was going to be my turn, only I got lucky. I worked myself loose, and I got me out of there.
Oh, that's awful, son. But the situation is different now.
Them Yankees have hated the white man for 200 years. Now, you think just you doctoring them for a few weeks is going to change all that?
No. But keeping faith with him for a change might help.
No, you got the same dang fool notions you had when I met you a year ago. You know what you're going to do? Huh? You're going to get both of us killed.
Oh, I don't think they'll kill us, Simon. But I certainly don't expect you to take the risk. You just drive me back to the mission.
Oh, sure. Yeah, sure. Come on. Drive you back there and leave you out there by yourself to maybe get your gizzard cut out or something like that, huh? Miss Barkley, how could I do a thing like that? Oh, maybe a year ago, I might have been able to do it. I don't... When I first met you, you know, I really didn't like you too much. Well, at that time, sure, then I could have dropped you off, left you anyway. Easy. It didn't matter, but... now, things are different, and I owe so much to you.
Oh, me? What do you mean?
Well, when you first met me, I was kind of sloppy. I didn't take too much interest in myself. You told me that, remember? And then I made pretty good. I can get a couple of drinks. Oh, not that I couldn't have cut it out myself on my own if I wanted to, you know. It's just that you pestered me into quitting it before I... All right, move over. Go on, get over there. Go on back out to the mission before you pester me half to death. Come on, Hyman, get through.
Found the tracks. 3 squaws. Head for that old mission I was telling you about.
How far is it?
A couple hours ride. Let's go.
Howdy.
Yeah, howdy.
Hey, ain't you, Simon Carter?
That's my handle, yeah.
Well, I met you down to the Pecos River last year.
Oh, that big buffalo hunt.
Yeah. This here's my new hunting partner. This here's Mitchler.
Likewise, I'm sure.
And that there's Rui.
I thought of that, senor, see.
Well, we was just passing and wanted to see if maybe you could spare some water.
Sure, help yourselves right over there.
Take care of it, will you, boy? Are you stopping here?
Oh, just helping out. You know, the Padre's all by himself alone out here.
Kind of lonesome for just one old man, ain't it?
Yeah, I suppose.
See the horses. Try to get a look inside.
How you? What are you doing around these parts?
We're going after that buffalo herd in Canyon Gap. 3,000 head. Biggest one sighted in years.
You don't say.
Gee, I'm surprised you don't know about it. We catch up with them, we're gonna bag us enough hides to make a couple of thousand apiece.
Zazu. Sure sounds like the old days, don't it?
It does, don't it? Hey, you ought to come along with us. We could use another gun.
Well, I had to go into town to get my gear.
We'll wait for you.
Well, now, I don't know about that. What with the Padre being sick and all, you know, maybe I ought to stick around and bring him back from the doctor.
Well, can't somebody else do it for you?
Ain't nobody else, except Mrs. Barkley.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah.
What do you want?
Heard there's some Indian squaws here selling Yaqui bluestone. My partners and me want to buy some.
This is a medical mission. We don't sell anything.
I'm sorry to bother you.
It will make a fine papoose board, will it not?
Very fine.
Perhaps it will carry a great medicine, Chief. One to keep my people safe.
I hope so.
Did you see them?
No. They got to be in that mission somewhere.
All set, Hutch. Well, we better be going. Still wish you'd come along with us. The more hides, the bigger the split. Huh? Hey, I got an idea. Now, we're gonna be traveling slow to keep the horses fed. You know, following them water holes. If you change your mind, you can catch up with them.
Nah, I just might do that.
Good.
Mr. Hutch?
We'll see. Good boy.
Simon, who are those men?
Hunters?
What did they want here?
It's just watering up on the trail of a big buffalo herd.
One of them was carrying a scalp pouch.
That's a lot. Lots of hunters carry 'em. I got one myself.
I saw him wet it down as if there were scalps in it.
Scalps, land of Goshen. What a notion. You wet down a lot of things. You wet down bacon, hardtack, lots of things other than scalps.
One of them came inside. He asked if there were any Yaquis here.
Maybe he's just edgy about 'em.
No,
like
no, he
me.
wasn't edgy, Simon. I think he was trying to find out if Siataki and her women were here.
Oh, well, what made you think a thing like that? Your woman's in etching or something?
Well, he didn't see them, of course.
Well, then
but
what's there to worry about? They're gone, ain't they?
that doesn't mean they won't come back. With the bounty on scalps so high...
Miss Barkley, I told you they're buffalo hunters. I know one of them. I rode with them down the Pecos River country.
Maybe, but I wish we could be sure.
Look, I can't go poking my nose into somebody else's pouch just on account of your woman's intuition. I might get it shot off.
Well, I think we ought to be ready for them just in case.
You mean fought up? Oh, now look here, Mrs. Barkley. Now, foughten up is hard work. I ain't got the
Simon.
physical stamina.
Simon, how many years has it been since you heard of buffalo this far south?
You just love to pester me, don't you, huh? And you're gonna drive me right into exhaustion. Right downright into downright exhaustion, Miss Barkley.
Sure never figured the price of that stock didn't include delivery.
Ah, come on, Nick. You're just not much of a horse trader.
Now, Heath, you never figured out either.
Castaloga's not that far away. It's still a bargain.
Packed enough food for 2 days. By that time, you should be there.
I sure hate to leave you, sis. With Jared in Sacramento, Mother at the mission, it's going to be kind of lonely around here.
Wish you weren't going.
We got to pick up that stock.
We'll be back as soon as we can. Say, why don't you go down to the mission with Mother? Then you two can come back together.
That's a good idea. You can catch a train to Kearney and then pick up a stage there.
Better than staying alone. Come on, there's room in the buckboard.
But there's no telegraph office at Sand Hill. They won't know I'm coming.
So what? Surprise them.
I'll be ready in 5 minutes.
That means 15.
That the last of them?
Yeah. Last Mohicans. It was a shame shaking up good wine for no good reason.
Well, there'll be plenty of good reason if those men come back and rush us.
Yeah, that'll be trouble. These barrels of wine get shot up.
Well, I'd rather have them shot up than us. Simon, there are 3 of those men. I'm just trying to cut down the odds. Now, we'll take turns keeping watch. I'll see you at midnight.
Them squaws know we're standing watch.
Oh, no, they're asleep. I didn't want to frighten them.
They try sneaking up on us, they're gonna be in for a dandy surprise, huh?